Check, check. Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back. Another day, another build. Here we go. Today we're working on something kind of fun for the homie Mari, and they wanted a Jeanne d'Arc or Jeanne d'Arc. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this character is from Fate Grand Order. You guys know the Fate series, amazing series. So this is going to be the main graphic. We have a little bit of challenge today aligning these buttons, making sure everything's looking good on that end. We have the side panels here. Super fun. I did this graphic. It took like all day. It was really detailed. There's so much little pieces I need to add. The border itself took like a couple hours. Just redoing this border from I had this awesome wallpaper, and I had to basically like remove just the border piece. It took so long. This was like this was the back. This is where the border is featured, but I removed it and zoomed the graphic in, because the border is actually its own little like layer at this point. Crazy. Yeah, but this took a long time. It was a lot of fun though. This is the main I guess graphic from the game. The one thing you see this, I added the sword to go over the border just to kind of add some, you know, depth to the piece. And I put this quote here: "So long as I fly this banner, we shall never fail." Yep. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay. As always, we're gonna start with our side panels. And today we're working with a white enclosure. Little different in that sense, because typically my stock stuff, what's up, Hop? Yeah, typically my stock cases are black, but today we're working with white. We're gonna do like a white and clear enclosure. Should be really fun. What you up to, Pop? Working. No doubt. Get that paper. Okay, I'm gonna peel off all the protective layers right now. Kind of stuck every single one of my projects this morning. You'll get through it, man. Pretty sure you got the mental game plan already going. You just gotta power through it, I guess. Batman Crush. For the artwork, do you usually just make them with some Photoshop skills with PNGs? Yeah. I mean, I have to do a lot of like cutting though. 1 second. I actually forgot to turn on my time lapse for the build, which I need for the final video, but yeah, hold on. I'll get that. I'll answer your question in a sec. Yeah, it's a lot of Photoshop skills. I mean, I'll just break down the top layer for you. Look at this. All right, here, let me turn off all the layers, and then we can just go one by one. Literally all this stuff. Okay. Oh, I forgot this. Border, buttons. Okay, so started with a blue gradient, added some texture, the sky texture. Okay. Added this symbol. I had to redraw this like X pattern. Added this, and I had to cut this out because this wasn't, you know, this was from like a wallpaper, so I had to cut her out. Added some sparkles, added some flower petals. This is the button layer here. Individual like pieces for the button layers. You see that? And then I added the icons in the middle. Main graphic. Right? The border, I had to re-edit this. Cut that out. Added the sword on top. And this is the mask. So this whole thing, I worked like 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours on this in this graphic. Same thing with the sides. Sides and then the bottom. Really, yeah, it took a long time to make this. Retta, what up? How you been, Retta? Hope that answered your question, Batman. Wow, I'm talking to Batman. Wow. What an honor, bro. What you been up to, Retta? In the wind, it feels like busy. How you been? Honestly, I'm always busy. I always got something going on. But I took it upon myself to kind of like pace myself a little bit more. I don't know if you guys have been following me, but like, you know, for instance, in June, I was crushing commissions and just going through my daily work, you know, and I got so burnt out. My anxiety levels were like 900, you know what I mean? So it was like, it's pretty intense. Hey, Mari. Oh, cool. So guys, Mari's in the chat on YouTube. This is for Mari. Yeah, this commission is for Mari. We just broke down the graphics, Mari, but it's all good. I've been giving you updates, so. Well, that's so clean. This actually helps really. I've been drawing some stuff for the enclosure I bought from you a while ago. It's taking a lot of time. This helps though, thanks. No, but yeah, you see, I mean, like, yeah, Batman, like, even, I do this pretty often, so I'm pretty efficient at it. But yeah, it still takes a long time. Like, people think it's like, oh yeah, I want this graphic, like it's supposed to just come out of thin air. But like, you know, I have to sit and think about it and like think about composition, think about like which images are gonna work the best, and yeah, it's definitely like it's definitely time consuming. People just think like even if you just do graphic design, you're not illustrating something, that it's a piece of cake, but it's honestly so much detail. Okay, guys, so we are gonna assemble these side panels first. I always do the side panels because they just kind of, I just like to get out of the way because they're kind of tedious to build. So I usually do them like ahead of time. Thanks, Playmaker. I appreciate that. Gonna keep this tab while you play Final Fantasy. Love to see the work. Cool. All right. So we're doing the USB panel right here. Get this going. What else is up, guys? So Retta's saying I haven't been able to be distracted really, had to keep focused, get stuff done. Yeah, plus Retta, I mean, you and I are in the same boat being parents, and it's back to school, right? So back to school means like your whole summer routine is uprooted. Like, for example, I had to get up at 6:45 a.m. today because my kid, my youngest one is like a band kid, and she started band this week, and so she needs to be there like at freaking super early. Yeah, so me and you are in the same boat. Yo, Marcy, what up? You got new buttons, ordered a new lever, and the girlfriend made me some absolute sick graphics. Aw, that's what's up. Strife King, what up? Yo, I got the early crew today, boy. Let's go. How was the weekend, y'all? It's Monday, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, it's Monday. I played in I was at Iron Grid, one of the biggest locals in my area. You just got off work, man. You live that life, huh? But I got yo, out of 66 players, that's a fucking bracket and a half. 66 players, I got 9th. I almost made top 8, yo. I lost one game that I shouldn't have lost. I played this like really amazing Zangief player. I felt like I had it. Like I won the first game like pretty convincingly. I felt I had it, and then yeah, like I felt like I shouldn't have lost that game. But yeah, I got 9th out of 66. That's pretty good. You should have 69 entries. You're a pervert, Pop. Stop it. Alright. Rear panel's getting there. Let's do the other long side. And this is just the logo side. See? Got the little logo. What's the theme today? So we're doing, here, I'll flash the graphic again for you. One sec. So it's Jeanne d'Arc from Fate Grand Order, from the Fate series. And then, hold on, let me cycle through the graphics real quick. What's up, Skills? Boom. Sides, and then the back. Boom. That's your girl? Oh my god, Jerry the Berry! Jerry's in the house. What's good, Jerry? Yeah, we're working this morning, man. Yeah, so we're doing definitely some waifu action. We're definitely doing some waifu action. Waifu are the best, bro. I do a lot of waifu commissions, bro. Like waifu graphics. I'm not mad at it. I mean, it definitely pays the bills. You know what I mean? So keep them rolling. Keep it rolling. Actually, Mari, who's in the chat, I don't know if Mari's still on, but Mari even mentioned they were like, yeah, Mari was like, hey, is it okay if I don't pick a fighting game character? I'm like, hell yeah, just do whatever you want. I actually kind of like when people don't pick fighting game themes, just because it's more interesting, and like, you know, it's cool mixing two different passions together, don't you think? Trash, what up? Yo, Jerry, I'm the waifu whisperer. Oh my god. Yo, Jerry, how'd you do in the bracket at Iron Grid? Shout out to my YouTube fam. Shout out to my Twitch fam. We got a mixed chat today. If you guys don't see like who I'm responding to, because it's a mixed chat, just look on the screen. I know the text is kind of small, but like if Twitch people are talking, you know what I mean? Yes, you beat Hizzle. Nice, man. Yeah, your Chun-Li is so clean, dude. Did you see I had to play like the epic mirror match? Like the Dalsin mirror match? It was so boring, man. I was just like, we're just floating around, throwing fireballs and giant limbs flying. It was so lame. I felt so bad for the chat watching. You got 17th, but I went 1 and 2, got 2 DQs. Oh, okay. Whatever, that counts. That ain't nothing. That counts, bro. Okay, so we have 2 panels done. Old Indian man floating in the air. Yeah, staring, yeah, menacing each other. Not even staring, we're just floating and throwing giant limbs out at each other. I only saw one round, but it had a crazy ending, like 3 teleports past you guys were yeah, it was one hit. Like I told Sark, the other Dawson, I was like, bro, I was like, he said he doesn't have a lot of mirror match experience, which is fine. I don't know why I have a lot of mirror match experience. It's because, like, other Dalsims seek each other out in Battle Hub. In Battle Hub, Sims seek each other out to see how, to test, either to find out new tech, or just to see how good they are, like, versus the other Sim. So, like, I get a lot of Sims that just, like, hit me up just for, like, a mirror match. I play the mirror match pretty often. And I know from my experience, like, if you float first, you basically win. If you don't get mixed, if you block and float first, you win. That's basically like that was my whole tactic. The one round I got perfected, like I got perfected because I like I was like, let me just go aggro and see what happens, and it didn't work because Sark is way more aggro than me. Shreyash is saying, I wanted to try an artwork of Chun-Li's iconic Hikoken pose where her butt overlaps. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a classic one, man. You're the only Sagat in SF. Well, we had Zaffarino. Shout out to Zaf. Zaf was cooking with freaking Sagat, man. I really enjoyed watching Zaf play. I just like Zaf in general. I think he's one of the better players out. You know? And also one of the dopest content creators in our scene. Shout out to my homie Zaf, bro. But yeah, he used to play. He also plays Dalsim in Street Fighter 6, but I think he dropped Sim because Sim sucks. Okay, we are almost done assembling the sides, but then we gotta populate the sides too. We're just gonna go full blast and get this going. Oh, I don't know if he picked Sagat in 6. I haven't really followed him since I think he went to EWC. So I haven't followed him since he got back. We'll see. Uh-oh, hold on. There we go. Shreyash on YouTube is cooking. Word. Oh my god, Kevin, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Got Kevin 701-204. Is that your phone number, Kev? I'm gonna call you right now, man. Remember when in the US, you guys remember when phone numbers were just 7 numbers? Unless you needed a call like out of state? I don't know how old you guys are. I'm pretty old. That was the thing. Back in the day, you didn't have to dial the area code. Yeah, I remember long distance. Yeah, you call someone in California from New York. That's like a $30 phone call, and your fucking parents get pissed at you. Oh man, we're showing our age skills. All right. So okay, let's get the first thing I want to do is get the USB port. Let's go get that. I 3D printed some goodies with my trusty bamboo P1S back here. This guy is like, I love having droids. Like, this is a fucking droid. It's crazy. Like, other than the Fightstick stuff, I just be printing mad random things. Like, the other day, I didn't have a salt shaker in my house. I was like, yo, I don't have a salt shaker. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna print a salt shaker, and I printed a salt shaker. Calling another state in general was dumb expensive. Yeah, even it was like the next state. Long distance. Long distance. Remember 3-way calling? Remember that was like the tech? It was like the first time you did 3-way calling with somebody. You're like, oh, yo, let's call Bob. You're like, yeah. And it was like the hypest shit ever. You're like, what? That's how old I am, bro. When 3-way calling was tech. You know what? Before three-way calling, there was call waiting, where you got another call and it beeped. You know how you get like another call while you're on a call? That used to be tech on a regular phone. That used to be like, wow, you can actually answer the other call. And then if you had the three-way, you could merge the calls, and that shit was even crazier. Oh man, being old's funny, man. Now it's like you just do everything on your phone. Your parent would get mad because you stay on the internet. I remember one time I was at like my mom's friend's crib, and they're like, "Hey, have you ever?" This is like when the internet first came out, right? They're like, "Have you ever used AOL?" I was like, "No." And so he like, I guess they were hanging out, so he put me in front of his computer on AOL, and I was like super into hip hop back then, right? So all I did, I went to like, I found some like hip hop forums, and I was just chatting it up with all these hip hop dudes, you know, on AOL. And like all of a sudden, like 4 hours passed by, and I'm still on. And I didn't know he gets charged by the minute. And like, yeah, then I got in trouble for staying on AOL too long. Oh man, fucking AOL, guys. All right, check it out. Look, we did a silver, gold, and blue for this pass through. What do you guys think? Super nice, right? Speaking of phones, I just ordered the iPhone 17, guys. I know a lot of you guys are Android nerds or whatever, but yeah, I ordered the iPhone 17. My last phone is an iPhone 12 Pro, and that was okay. If you guys are new here,
feels nice to come
a
on
lot of you
back
guys
here.
who have been
I've
rocking
been
with me
so
know
busy.
this, but I actually worked for Apple for 15 years, so my whole household was basically all Apple during that time. Since I quit and started doing this full time, what do you call it? I've gotten less dependent on Apple, but my whole family is still on iPhones, and you know, just I hate to say this, even though like for instance, I was in Europe like I was in Italy last month for you know, a couple weeks, and like no one cares about iPhones out there, or like iMessage, right? You're just like whatever, because everyone just uses WhatsApp. You know what I mean? Outside of the US, everyone just uses WhatsApp for messaging. So it doesn't even matter what platform you're on. But here in the US, like it's such a thing to be on iMessage, you know? If you're like you're in a group or you have a family, and the one person that's not on iMessage is actually like an outcast. It's stupid. But anyway, I use it because like, you know, I have like Find My, so I can see where my kids are and stuff like that. And that's really useful. So I can't really switch out of that, but I do want an Android phone. But yeah, I do have, so maybe I'll do an unboxing on the stream. Well, I'll unbox my iPhone. You ordered the Air, Mari? Nice. I just got the 17 Pro because you guys know, like right now, like I make a lot of content. So yeah, I just wanted to what do you call it? Keep that consistent, you know what I mean? All right. Life 360 is a good app for that, Johnny. Wait, what you mean? Reddit, put me on game. I don't know what you're talking about. I need you to put me on game right now. Hold on, I'm tripping right now. One sec. All right, here we go. You communicate with Instagram? Well, that's kind of like the same thing, Pop, because Instagram and how should I say this? WhatsApp is owned by Meta, so it's kind of like the same exact thing. Matter of fact, you can actually set it up where your Instagram messages show up on Messenger, and Instagram messages can show up on WhatsApp and whatnot. Okay, I'm trying my best to like line all this up perfectly. It's like super hard. Okay, see that? So I had to call up my artwork on the screen like that, and then just looking at the placement of the buttons. So I think I got it right. There we go. Okay, that's one. I'm gonna leave this here, guys. I'm gonna do this one here. Okay, let me catch up on chat. My bad. I think I missed some chat. One second. Okay, Life 360. Yo, Gordash, what's up, my guy? Sorry I missed you, bro. How are you? I communicate mostly with IG. Yep, we know that. I slowly replace Messenger. If you want to switch from iPhone, Life 360 keeps track of kids' locations. They even tell you when the car is speeding above the limit. Oh, word? It's been busy, so I can't complain. Wait, but Retta, hold up. So this Life 360 thing, does that mean everyone's got to have it installed on their phones? So if I basically, like, I have to install it on everybody's phones, right? Most of my friends IRL are gym buddies, so we create an IG group. Ah, okay, cool. Everyone needs to download the app. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. So we have built the sides out. Okay. So we have the left side panel all done. We have the right panel all done. Okay. I'm gonna pop this over here. And we have the front-facing panel, like, towards you done. Okay. And we have the rear panel with the USB port, 3D printed gold and blue panel done. Nice, right? Yo, Abyssal Soul, what's going on, bro? How are you, brother? Okay, we're gonna grab... You know what? I am going to do the rear panel now. Get that out of the way, too. Let's just do the rear panel. Get this out of the way. You getting ready to go work? Word. Okay. Let's flippy this over. As you see, I have the LED array already installed. I did that really early this morning. I have to do a lot of pre-work before I even get to stream, guys, just so you guys know. I say this all the time, but like before I even get to the point where I can stream the build, I've already probably put in like 12 hours for the build. Oh, you worked through the whole weekend? Honestly, Blaster, I kind of like that better, man. Chowder, what's up, brother? I like, when I used to work, you know, have like a normal job, I liked having my day offs during the weekday. I felt like it was, you have more freedom and there's just like, you're not dealing with people running around, especially if you went out. If you went out, it was like crazy. Bottom panel printed, guys. Do you design the artwork yourself? I do, Shreyash, yeah. I do everything myself. For the most part. Sometimes people get artwork commissioned, like a drawing, then I still have to like piece it together. But yeah, I design all the artwork myself. I mean, that's why people commission me, you know what I mean? Like, beyond just the Fightstick, like, they like my style. They like my graphic style. I'm about to, wait. Reddit said, about to bullshit through my day, so it feels like I'm off work. Nah, come on, don't do that, Bretta. Don't do that. Honestly, like, if I had downtime, I'd find my way to, I'd find something to do. Maybe spend like a little effort, like trying to, I'm not trying to say like Maybe try to optimize your next day or some shit. You know what I mean? I feel like that's probably the best thing you could do. Like, try to do something to optimize so, like, even the next day gets even easier to do. That would be crazy. I do have a Discord, Abyssal. There you go. Blaster got you. Thank you, Blaster. Mod gods in the house. The mod gods. Okay. I wanted to take a little bit of the edge off. So we're going to pop on the bottom panel. And put this here. You're close to second? I don't know, man. I think both of y'all might have... We need to set up the ring and have a mod battle. We'll just have mad bots spam the chat and see who can destroy all the bots fastest. Where did I put my my air gun? Oh, here it is. I need to keep my air gun close. Keep that right there. Skills. Yo, what's up, Spets? I see you, bro. So Skills always in a meeting, bro. Pop's been keeping track longer than me, but he's also bound to be working himself. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's get rid of this piece here. Dude, the company that makes the acrylic, bro, they keep making that more difficult to do. I swear, every single time it's like harder and harder to remove the acrylic. I mean, remove the protection, sorry, not the acrylic. Okay. So we are going to just install the middle screw. Uh-oh. Guys, I forgot to countersink the screw. Okay. That's okay. We will do that right now. One sec, guys. I think I'm just going to go do this in the other room really quick, just so it's a lot more efficient. 1 second. Be right back. You got to experience the peels yourself? For real? My first meeting until 11. I'm about to migrate myself to the garage for a session. What a life, bro. Just meetings and weed. What you doing today? I don't know, I got like 4 meetings. About to smoke some weed, though. That's the skills life. What's up, Frieza? Trying to live like skills, bro. Meetings and weed. Alright, we got the bottom done. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go grab my sander just to smooth stuff out. Kind of like smooth everything out as we go. So I just like to make sure like all the edges are smooth to the touch. Oops. So let's do a quick once over. Okay. Nice. Okay, bottom panel's looking pretty good. All right, smooth out all the edges. If you guys see, I lay out the LEDs in the pattern of the buttons. So it's gonna be like a NOR button layout, so it's laid out where the buttons would lie. So nice, right? You're almost done with the build. Oh, you said you're waiting for the artwork, right? Trying to get the artwork done. Okay. You know what? Should we put on... No, you know what? I'll wait until the end. I was going to put on the cushions now for the foam, but I'll wait until the end because the middle screw actually helps me align it. But let me go get the foam cushions anyway. Okay, got it. All right, we're going to need this for later. This is my corner foam cushions. This will be installed later. Okay, cool. Okay, let's move on. Lever. Let's build the lever. I'm gonna build out the lever. Okay, we have the new Sanwa JLX 2. We have the tried and true Freak Mods Link EX Groove. Got a nice blue bubble ball top. And guess what? This Link is gold. It's gonna be a gold Link. Oh man, I can't make this stuff up. I go for a walk when I have to be in the office and hit the pen. Do people in your job know you're always lit, though? I only do when work got me stressing and I don't want to leave the parking lot. I'm glad I quit that life, man. It saved some... Like, I actually didn't smoke a lot. But, you know, I did... When it became legal in Jersey, I had, like, a little bit of, like... a thing where it's like, oh, it's legal now, so let me go buy some. And But then what happened is like it made my anxiety spike really high. And even though I was using like, you know, like not sativa, the other one, indicas, yeah, I was still like, it was still stressing me out. I was like, why? Like this should be relaxing. So it wasn't relaxing, so I just gave it up. I guess everyone reacts a little bit different, right? Yeah. Money savings was fire. Okay. Stock shaft gets removed. I'm actually going to give this to the client. Actually, we're going to put this here. All right. And we are going to drop in the replacement shaft. It was always so greasy, dude. Got to put the E-clip back on. Okay. There's my little pliers. Okay. Okay, so removable shaft installed. I'm going to remove this little tape thing. Okay, and we're going to pop on the ball top. You know what? My hands got super greasy from literally the lubrication for the lever. Okay. Let's remove this. Oh, shoot, guys. Okay, so we have a custom for the dub dust washer, but I didn't actually set it up yet. Crap. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to shave the corner down so it's not sharp. Nice. So I have to basically remove all the paper from this as well, but it also gets really tedious because the laser, like the engraving is really small for the laser. Yeah, from the laser onto this acrylic. So I have this little technique where I use this spudger tool, the sharp end, to remove the detailed portions. All right, and then I take a piece of tape like this and I just remove, I remove all the little pieces using the piece of tape. See how it gets stuck there? It's kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever. I think we got most of that off. Okay, cool. Then once that's off, we can grab the bigger pieces. Okay, like that. Every time someone orders a dust washer, I have to do this. It's kind of it takes a long time. Well, it takes a couple minutes, but it's a pain in the butt. And you can't do it any other way, because if you don't have the protection on while you're laser cutting these things, what happens is that the acrylic burns and like you see these like cloudy areas, and you don't want that either. Okay, last part is remove this. Nice. Okay, look how cool this is. So look at all this little effort, but it looks so cool. See that? It's not magnetic triage. It's an actuator. It's magnetic. It would never work. Really appreciate all the work put into this. I can't express. Okay. Yeah, so it goes like this. You see this middle portion? It lifts up. And then there's a grooved area here that it locks into. So you just go like this. Click, and you're good. And it, look, you can't remove it unless you actuate the pin. See that? Okay, so lever is built, guys. I'm gonna park this here. And let's leave it safe there. So I'm going to pack up the original shaft in this bag here, and I'm gonna pop this here, and then this is gonna go to the client for them to use in the future if need be. Okay, put this away in their little goodie bag. Shout out to Mari once again. Okay, and we'll also get the PCB. Let's get the PCB ready. I just like regular old ball tops. For me, it's about the weight. So I got really used to just a standard ball top that the weight has to kind of match that. Otherwise, my execution changes. Okay, PCB. We are using... I have these in stock in my shop, though, guys. jonyfraze.com, if you guys don't know. But yeah, we started stocking some GP2040. Shout out to AFS for allowing me to get in on his web buy, you know, large purchase, because these things they're getting more expensive with these stupid tariffs that we have to deal with now. Okay, but yeah, PCB with the magic boots installed. By the way, these magic boots are going away. They're becoming harder and harder to find. So yeah, if you need one, get one now before they disappear. I think Mayflash stopped making them. Okay, so we have our main panel here. We have our main panel. Let's get this prepped. Yes, sir. Finally cooling down here in Florida. Nice, man. Gonna smoke in my backyard. Nice. Ever made enclosure from wooden shipping pallets? Lupo, I used to do a lot of woodworking back in the day. I have built like random, like I've like one time I built a stick because my neighbor threw away his like dresser and it had some really nice pieces of wood. So like I was like, hey, I'm just gonna steal these parts here. I made a stick out of that. It's a Makoto stick. It was kind of famous. Like people were like asking me if they can buy that off me. But yeah, I've done random stuff. But I stopped doing woodworking because it was really bad for my house. Like, because I don't have a detached garage or like a separate workspace. So like the fucking dust fumes and like I was painting, you know, I would use like aerosol paints to like paint stuff and it just wasn't healthy, man. I think I got really sick. Like I got super sick from it, you know, like I even had the right ventilation and everything. I still got sick. So yeah, I couldn't really do that much woodworking at home. But I mean, I feel like it's just a lot of work for, if you're making one for yourself, go for it. But I needed to be more efficient because people would start wanting stuff from me, like as far as commissions go and like making enclosures. So I just invested in a lot more into like working with acrylics and learning how to do stuff like that. And it's worked out for me because I can make an enclosure. Like if you guys ever ordered anything from me, chat, like if you ordered something from me, like an enclosure, how long do I take to ship it? Like the guys, the guys have been rocking with me for a while. That they know, like fucking less than a day. Like I'll ship that shit in a day. Whereas if I made a wood fight stick, that would take like a week just to get to the point where I could ship it. You know what I mean? So it's just not efficient. Plus for me, like I focus more on like design. You know what I mean? Rather than like. And like, yeah, you'll never get for commission wise, you will never ever get the amount like paid for the amount of work that you would do for a wood stick. Yeah, it's too much work, dude. It's like too much work. Like I said, if you're doing this as a one-off for yourself, go for it. You know what I mean? But like for me, where I need to be efficient and run a business, I don't got time to sit and like sand wood all day. Okay. 1, 2. Kumawamu, what up? Welcome in. Okay, I'm missing some bolts here. What am I missing? I'm missing 2 flat bolts. Okay, let me go get those bolts from my other room. 2 flat bolts. All right. Yeah, I even get I give you guys coupons to shop with at ShopRite. Bro, I ain't. Why would I pay for packing paper? You're dumb if you pay for packing paper. Why would you pay for something you're just like someone's just gonna throw away? You know what I mean? So yeah, I ask every time when you see my stuff shipped, I usually just use like old newspapers, or I use old like grocery flyers, because they just recycle them at the end of the week. So every time I go shopping, I don't do it that often. I just like ask every once in a while. Like I'll just grab a bunch of it from my local grocery because it's just in the back sitting for them to recycle it. So I'm just like, hey, can I get a stack of those? And they're like, yeah, sure. And what if they actually care about someone taking their recycling? I'm gonna actually use it. And I use that for my packing paper. Yeah, Amazon orders. I do that too. I save my Amazon orders. Uh-oh, guys. Guys, I need to get 2 nuts. All right, I got some of these. I got some of these right here. Word, yeah, Lux knows the deal. Lupo wants to know Suzo hat parts. It's just not my thing, Lupo. I don't really like building giant arcade sticks. You know, like... So, I kind of build sticks for the modern era. Listen, I'm 44 years old, okay? I am from the era where those sticks were the norm. But, the modern FGC would not be caught dead most of the modern FGC will not be caught dead using a giant American lever, you know, American style lever like that anymore. No disrespect to them. It's just, it's gotten phased out in the fighting game community. Only like diehard OGs like myself who think that that's the best way to play still, or just they're just more comfortable with like giant, you know, Hap or Suzo, you know, or IL stuff. It's just not a thing anymore in the modern FGC. So much so that I won't even make a case for it, because people have never asked me to make a mastic or whatever. I'm like, every time someone asks me to make like a mastic, I'm just go fucking buy a mastic. You know, it's just better to buy a mastic. Support them. You know, I'm not. Arcade builds. I don't do. This isn't my main. Okay, so yes and no. Okay, so here a lot of people get this mixed up. What you guys are seeing right now, this is like 2% of what I do. You know what I mean? Like my main thing is just making enclosures for you guys to do it yourself, right? The builds, I kind of just do this honestly to have content for you guys, to kind of promote my business a little bit. But I only maybe like in a busy month, where if I'm feeling really active, like I'll do like, you know, like maybe like 4 or 5 builds a month or whatever. But like honestly, I'm probably just gonna do like 2 a month, maybe 3 a month tops. You know, just to kind of, you know, have something to do for stream. But yeah, my main business isn't building arcade sticks like what I'm doing today. It's just, you know, providing enclosures for you guys to build your own. And honestly, I'd rather you guys build your own, because then you guys become the creators, and that's to me that's more of an amazing thing. I'm enabling other artists to be artists. I'm enabling graphic designers to maybe get commissioned to do your work, to do the work for you. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's more fulfilling. Don't get me wrong, I love doing these builds too, but you know what I mean? I would like to see, I like to see when everyone else builds stuff. And like, that's like what brings me a lot of joy. Like seeing everyone's builds, like especially on my Discord channel and everything. Yeah, Yusuf, I've already done a ton of WASD builds, so yes, that's possible. If you guys don't know, I actually designed the Mixbox. I'm the original artist for the Mixbox graphics and layouts. Yeah, I got commissioned to do that years and years ago when the Mixbox came out. So, yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Like the default Mixbox graphics, those are my graphics. Okay, guys, let's install the PCB. That is a good feeling, man. Well, I just love when you guys showcase your work. That's like my favorite shit, man. When you guys are like, yo, check it out, like I'm done. That's the best feeling ever. Seeing what you guys do, fantastic, man. Oh, Shreyash, that's great, man. Yeah, I can't wait. Definitely post it on the Discord, okay? Like on the Discord channel, there's like that section that has like there's a for the dub section if it's specifically a for the dub or BnB. If it's not, there's a, what do you call it? Just a normal Fightstick section that you can post in too. In my opinion, easier for you to troubleshoot your own problems when you build yourself. That's facts. Yeah, I think like you do one build and then you're a master. Like you can then build stuff for your friends. You know what I mean? Like you're just gonna be that guy. Like you know what to do if someone fails. You just open it up. Oh, it's probably just this. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, so we have installed the lever and the PCB. So JLX2 with a removable shaft, right? And we got the GP2040 CE with a Magic Boots 2.0. Oh, no, 1.1, sorry. Magic Boots 1.1. Okay, so that is set. I'm going to park the lever somewhere safe. I'm going to park the lever over here. I feel like I'm going to smack it because I'm freaking super uncoordinated sometimes. It's like I am coordinated like hell, but then also like when I'm not thinking, I just like do random weird stuff and like destroy things. So I have to like, but I know that about myself, so I just move stuff out of the way. Alrighty. Cool, let's go get this artwork installed first. Do that. Okay, we have Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc. Okay. Blast that. Such a pain in the butt right now. Okay. Final home stretch of this. Project LM, what up, man? Been days of VODs and the BG work. Had to support. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the sub at Project LM. Thank you so much. Yo, Trust, what up, man? Yo, Trust, bro. Let me tell you something. In the last week, thank you, Project. Yo, LM, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Seriously, like, just comments like that makes me want to keep, doing this more. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? So seriously, much appreciated. Trust, I was gonna tell you, since the last week, 2 people showed me a picture of our build, right? And they're like, "Can I do this? Can you make me the lever thing?" One person has the Sakura lever that you have, and another person, yo, Arcade Shock has a service that you could buy a JLX, like a Sanwa lever, and they will put a graphic on the top. So that's like a thing now. You know what I mean? So yeah, you like started a trend, bro. If you trust me, you're gonna see more like on Reddit or whatever. You're gonna see them like pop up like, yo, that's my idea. So yeah, I'm gonna call that the trust mod from going forward. That's a GB trust mod. Yeah, that's a B trust mod. My bad. The B trust mod. Isn't that cool? You like started a thing, man. Yeah, Strife King ass. Yep. You see? Yusuf, thank you so much for the sub, brother. Appreciate the sub on YouTube. Apparently, the equivalent of a Twitch sub on YouTube is called Super Chat. So if you guys appreciate my work, want to support the channel, hit up the Super Chats on YouTube. Like, I kind of got hip to that. I kind of just stream on YouTube to make it easier for my VODs to go up instead of having to re-upload it. But I didn't realize that, like, they have a lot of creator tools there as well, so I started digging into that. But yeah, you could do something called like a super chat. Basically, like it's a paid sub. No, a paid, like, I don't know how it works, but yeah, I get some monetary stuff off that. But I appreciate that. Been going up the stairs for the last 2-3 weeks. My calves are so muscular. Damn, Pop. Pop's trying to advertise himself here. You know what I mean? Oh, I just dropped my air gun. Yeah, we're all the sexy ladies out in the chat. Popsicle got buff legs, guys. Sexy leg pop. Some streamers are starting to say that YouTube is the place to be. Yo, I mean, that's why I'll just do both. I mean, why not, right? You got SF1 Sagat calves? Nice, man. Ladies, where you at? Popsicle's trying to holla. Is there a brand you know to polish plexiglass? I have like this Amazon link page. Dragon Kai. I think I put it up there. Like the link to it, like the product. One of my customers put me onto it. I don't know like how legit it is, but apparently it's good. But there are products out there that do what you're asking for. Yeah, you got your government name, bro. Yeah, it depends how you signed up for YouTube. Got the full government name, though. Okay, guys, I'm just kind of like buffing down the sides now, so I don't have to deal with that later. Just kind of get that out of the way. The white acrylic's a little different than the black. I feel like I can't see the imperfections. Like when I usually do builds with the black acrylic, and you can kind of see everything right away. Like, you know, if something is like bumpy or because there's like a harsh reflection. You know, you basically just see it. On the white, it's like impossible to see it. You could like only thing you do is like feel for it. Kind of weird. There we go, Anchi got it. There we go, bro. Oh, Yusuf hopped on Twitch, man. Also, the Twitch chat is much more faster. There's a big delay on. There's a huge delay on YouTube. Like usually I'll get I'll get like a message and then I'll respond to it and I won't get a message like immediate response back for like a minute. Okay, guys. Let's get Frank the foam. All right. Get this. Let's put this guy here. Actually, wait. I gotta get these buttons installed, guys. We have our buttons ready to go with the graphics in there. I'm gonna pull up my graphic page on the side, just so I have a reference of the front. There we go. I need this. I need to zoom into these buttons here. Make sure I get that aligned properly. Yeah, Frank. I keep forgetting, Blaster. I gotta get googly eyes for Frank. I gotta go buy some googly eyes and put it on Frank. That'll be really funny. I did. It's gotta happen. You know what? I just like. Why would I ever think about that outside of working? You know. It's like I don't like. I'm not gonna put on like a to-do list like buy fucking googly eyes from. That's next level content creator right there. Buy props. Buy accessories for your stream props. Four pairs, dude. Yeah, see that's the next level, bro. I'm pretty sure if I went to go buy googly eyes, there'll probably be a 4-pack of them. Alright. You guys don't know what we're talking about? I've been using this random piece of foam. I think it came from an air fryer. I don't know where, but I was like, man, that would be pretty good a little thing to have around while I'm building arcade sticks, so I could just prop it up while I'm building it, you know? And it just stayed. It's been years. Like we've had Frank the foam forever. Like I get upset when I lose it. If I like misplace Frank, I'm worried. I get worried about him. Like, where did Frank go? So I think he does deserve an accessory, right? All right. So this is the last button. Oh, guys, if you don't know, these are the Gravity LX buttons, right? So you can grab one of these little mini blue. You could take there's a blue plunger in here, right? You could take it and rotate the buttons, and there's 3 settings. There's like fast activation, medium activation, and then like slower activation. It changes the height of the caps. So nowadays when I know I'm going to be using these for a build, I'll talk to the client. Like I talked to Mari. I was like, Mari, here's a video. I made a video about it. If you guys want to look back at my YouTube channel, I'm like, what setting do you want? And they'll tell me 1, 2, or 3. So Mari wanted 2, which is like the stock setting. It feels amazing. Low-key, I think I'm going to switch to these buttons because like getting these Chinese C-tongue buttons are getting really hard to get. Whereas I can just pick up a pair of Gravity LXs from Arcade Shock, and they kind of feel similar to how I want a button to feel anyway. So, like, I really like how my C-tongue buttons feel, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to keep making them over and over. Because, like, the switches that I have don't even exist anymore. It's kind of nutty. Alright, guys. So, next step is to get our standoffs installed. Let's get this going. I can put this away, put this tape away. Let's get 4 bolts. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got our standoffs here. We have 4 extra bolts here. 3, 4. Okay, and then we have our feet. Okay, cool. Yo, Gordash, take care, man. Have a great day, brother. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Rel, what's good, man? What you been up to? Big homie Rel. Rel, I saw your message with the laptop stuff. I'm gonna check it out. If I can make a stick for Capcom Cup, who would you want to make the stick for? What you mean, like a pro player? Under the weather. Damn, bro. Rust up, bro. The pro player official stick sound whatnot. I mean, I already support some really good players, man. You know, like CCH. Even though I don't even think he's gonna play in Capcom Cup no more. Now that's affiliated with like the Saudi Arabia stuff. But like, yeah, I support like CCH and what you call it, Space Boy in the area, Christitarian. I don't know if they're relevant, but honestly, like, it would be cool to support a Japanese player. You know what I mean? It'd be cool to support a Japanese player, but like all the Japanese dudes done switched away to leverless. Maybe Fudo, Xiaohai. No. Xiaohai is locked in with Kwamba, with Chamba. He's like locked in. That's like their poster child. So that ain't never gonna happen, bro. You know. Plus he got that golden stick, and plus he needs a box to put around his stick. Pause. I would like to support like a Japanese legend, you know, maybe Fudo, or like who still plays stick. I think Fudo's the only one. Did he switch a leverless? I don't even know. Itazan? Yo, I don't know. Yeah, Itazan got some crazy shit going on. Have you seen his contraption, bro? It's not even an arcade stick anymore. That's a contraption, bro. You know, have you guys seen what I'm talking about? Look up Itazan's fight stick, man. It looks like it looks like the stage from the old school skateboard game 720. It's insane looking. All right, guys, we are doing blue, gold, and blue. Yeah, it's right. It looks like a skate park for real. Like I want a fingerboard on there. It's crazy. I don't think Itazan can play any other stick after that, bro. Once you have the skate park going on, that's it, man. It's like you're locked into the skate park. You know what I mean? Skate or die. That's it, man. Frieza been helping. Yeah, Frieza's probably more in tune, bro. I mean, I know what I'm talking about PC wise too, but I haven't been keeping up with like the latest. I don't even know what the latest set of like processors are, what generation we're on, you know, what Intel's doing, what AMD's doing. I don't know any of that right now. I gotta brush up, bruh. I messed up. Ah. Come on. Okay. Damn it. Okay, let's do that again. Yeah, it looks crazy, dude. Who else? I mean, who else is left playing lever in Japan? Like, I feel like they all switched to leverless for no reason. I think they just like they thought it was gonna be like, I don't know. Well, they have their reasons saying that's like the inputs are faster, but like Fudo's still cooking everybody. So does it actually matter? No, I don't think it actually matters. Okay. Left side. Right side. Okay. Top side we can pop in. I'm going to leave the front side not installed yet because we have to install the LEDs. Looking good, guys. Yo, Hells, what up, man? What you been up to, bro? We got that early morning building. Yes, sir. Who do you play in CVS 2? Blanca and... Honestly, Blanca and Dalsim. Who I picked. But I didn't really play CVS 2 like that. I might have to do some graphics or Clev. I don't like my 4 to dub all white no more. I need some art on it. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Let me get some wires. Got some wires. This is going to be like a pretty slick, pretty quick wire up. Because, thank God, and I appreciate this, and no disrespect to anybody I've worked with, but like, a lot of y'all, man, you want like the 22 buttons nowadays, you know? You want the button that flushes your toilet, you know? Like, all the buttons. And I have to program all of it. You know what I mean? This is just a straight up Nor Fightstick. Like, thank God. Don't got the toilet flush button. You're on my second monitor while I do my day job stuff. We talked about this, Helst. So you're gonna work for about 45 minutes, right? Then you're gonna play Tekken the rest of the day. Oh, amazing, dude. Yup. Yo. So good. Meanwhile, I'm over here busting my ass, trying to entertain you guys, and also doing this commission. But at least I love it. I love it. Anybody playing 2XKO? I played for like 4 hours. I had like a day one Ari. I'm not having that much fun, so I'm not sure I'm gonna continue playing. I don't know. I guess I gotta keep at it, but I don't think it's gonna be my game. Like, you know, when you feel it, it's like, oh wow. Like when you start playing a game, you like instantly love the game. Like I didn't get that. I was like, just felt like it was like, who got the smarter mix-ups and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't really like games like that where it's like very, like neutral goes away once you get a hit. I don't like that. That's how every game is nowadays. So it's getting harder and harder to find a game with like solid neutral. But we'll see. I mean, it may grow on me, right? Maybe I just haven't found my characters yet. You still pissed at the roster? What? Like, who are you expecting though, Strife? Listen, I'm not a League of Legends guy. The only exposure I had to League of Legends was the TV show on Netflix, which I love, by the way. It's super good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love it. You know, like they did a really good job with it. But other than that, like I haven't really been invested in League of Legends at all. So I don't know about the roster, any of that stuff. I know the characters from the show, right? So I know Echo and like, you know, Jinx and Vi. But other than that, I don't really know any of the characters. Yes, I don't really enjoy... We talked about this, Pop. I don't really enjoy Street Fighter 6 that much, which is why I play Dalsim. Like, I play the character who's the least Street Fighter 6 character in Street Fighter 6. Yo, Hells, you gotta pull up the Iron Grid, bro. The Tekken competition is pretty strong. And a lot of New York comes out, too. Okay, guys, so we have neatly wired the touchpad portion. Okay. We installed our USB port as well. Been so busy lately. If you... Oh, actually, it's probably really easy for you to get there. You just take the train, man. Else, I also got an event coming up. I got an event coming up for Capcom. They tapped me and Miss Patricia for the community portion to run an event called Salty Soiree. We've done it before in the past for Street Fighter. So yeah, we got the opportunity to do it again. So the main event's going to be in November, and we also have like a test run end of this month. Should be fun, but it's icky Street Fighter. November 11. No, I'm sorry, my bad. November 15, Saturday. We got a new venue. It's in Rutherford, New Jersey, which is right off literally a minute away from a stop. It's kind of like close to my house, but yeah, it's one of the bigger train stations that you could just hop a train on. Actually, the same line that you took to my crib, it stops before. It's like 2 stops from Hoboken. You might be in town. No doubt. No, I'm just saying. I mean, you don't have to come by. I'm just telling you, man. Yeah, we got that set up. Yeah, if you guys are in the area, you guys are Street Fighter heads, and you want to come out to an event, support your boy. Salty Soiree, end of this month, the 26th. If you type soiree in the chat, you could get the info. What am I doing, guys? Here we go. Okay, we're wiring up the grounds right now. And then we got to do the signals for the buttons. And that's basically it. So we're like almost done. Almost done. Just a couple more things to do. We can showcase the build. Test it out too, obviously. Okay. Oh, is that not working? Shit. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, 1 second. Streamlabs. Come on, Streamlabs. I got you guys. 1 second. Start. Yeah, the bot's broken. I got it. Come on. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this should bring you to the main page, and you'll see the both events linked. There's one in November, and then one in this month, and then one in November. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'll fix the bot. Got to re-sign in, I guess, re-authenticate it. Okay, we're plugging in the punches right now. I got someone working on custom art for me right now. What's up, Ramen? Nice, man. Is it for one of my things? For the dub? If so, thank you for the support. Nah. Ah, man. It's a classy event. Oh, yeah, it's going to be kind of like a prom. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, the 1920s theme. Yep. Yeah, so like, yeah, we're telling people like kind of dress up if you want, you know, look good, change it up a little bit. You know, everyone just dirty FGC heads, you know. No disrespect to dirty FGC heads. I'm a dirty FGC head myself, but you know, for this event, we're trying to like classy it up. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put a zip tie right here. Put a zip tie right here. Yo, if I was a superhero, bro, that would be my superpower. Just fucking zip tie shit. Like fast though. Like I just be like, woo, and then like I've handcuffed you. You know, I thought about that real hard. It's not teleport, not nothing, not invincibility. It's just the ability to zip tie motherfuckers. You know, zip tie things together really fast. That's my superhero skill. I'm training right now. I'm training really hard right now. Do you play customs? Triash, what does that mean? Do I play customs? What does that mean? To be honest, I'm more into custom controllers. You used to, yeah. I mean, your name is kind of like Project M, right? To be honest, just used to play Smash, so I'm trying to switch to FGC. Hey, Project LM, do you know DeBuzz? The Smash player DeBuzz? He's like one of the better Smash players, I guess. Anyway, he's in my local fighting game community. He also plays Street Fighter. He's like really good at Street Fighter too. So it's possible. A lot of people make the switch. Who's the other guy? The Terry player? I forgot his name. He's really good too. Riddles, yeah, Riddle's super good. Yeah, Riddles is mad good. Like mad good. He's just a good player in general. You know, you ever meet like people who are just like outstandingly talented at stuff and you're just like, how? I feel like people like, especially fighting game players at like that elite level, there's another like level of talent that they have, innate talent. I don't have that talent. Like I'm pretty good at fighting games, but I'm not great. You know, that's actually like my whole life has just been like, you know, I was a good skateboarder, not great. Good snowboarder, not great. You know, good artist, not great. Good, you know, like this has just been my whole life. This is probably the closest, like, yeah, good DJ. I DJ too, right? Good producer, like not great. Like, you know, I have like really good accomplishments here and there, but like nothing outstanding. Like this is the closest thing I have to being like great at something. It's just like, you know, the fight stick thing. So I'll take it. Jay Wong, Riddles. I would like, yeah, Jay Wong is the guy that I would definitely support as well. But he could just call somebody and get a free arcade stick. You know, Jay Wong can call like anybody and be like, hey, can I get a stick? And they'll be like, sure, Justin Wong. You know, so he's like too cool. Okay, guys. Let me do one more zip tie. Actually, I'll do two more. Let me do one here. One here. Okay, we're gonna get the bottom panel, and we have to wire up the LEDs right now, guys. So, I'm gonna kind of go like this. Need 1, 2. I usually do like 3 or 4. Yeah, this is good. Cut this here. So I literally cut the USB cable. And we grab our trusty... Look how old this is. My brother-in-law gave this to me, and I swear this is like from 1975 or something, or 1960 something. This really old wire stripper. But it works, so I don't even need to buy a new one. You know? Sometimes when it works, you just let it be. That's by your own judgment, though, mate. Oh, you're talking about Justin? I hate it, bro. It kills me. I'm sure you're better. You could have spread the word on how to be just like you. Gotta spread the word on how to shower and be a decent person. And Smash, that's like a thing, man. Yo, no lie. The local this weekend, there was like 200 people in that bitch. And I don't even think 200 people are allowed in that venue. It was fucking packed, dude. And it ran really late. If you look at the homie Tempest, if you look at his Twitter, it was like, I'm sorry. It's just like, there was just a lot to do. And it's not even sorry for anything he did wrong. It was just like, it's just a lot of people, man. Like, what do you expect? Like, things are going to take longer if more people enter stuff, which is a good thing, right? So, I just didn't expect, they didn't expect that many people to play all the games, you know? Oh, Guilty Gear's getting real sweaty and gross, too? I had no idea. I mean, I know about like the hotel escapades these guys be doing and whatnot. I heard about that, like just some freaky shit. Like I heard about that stuff, right? But yeah, I didn't know about their smelly too. You gotta get that Old Spice Pure Sport. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea the Strive community was the odor levels were rising. Is that really true, or are you guys just messing with me? Retta woke up. That's why I only follow Eastern GG players. No drama and just... Oh, you mean like Japanese? No drama and no freak-offs at the hotel. Oh, man. Yeah. You're just like, yeah. Bro, forever tournaments go... Smash tournaments go forever, for real. It's because they do best of 5. Oh, yeah, that's true. It's like max stocks and like best of 5. Every day some shit shocks me about the fighting game community. Oh, you're not going or no? Pop's like, no freak off? Man. Smash tournaments definitely have a freak off, really. Got a Diddy foam party at the Smash tournament. Guys, I'm uber confident. I think I wired everything right. I'm shutting this case down. Hopefully I don't have to reopen it later. But yeah, it's getting closed. Okay, almost there, guys. We gotta pop on our foamies. Let me line this up properly. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bro, that would be a genius marketing move, man. Can you imagine the commercials? You know? Hey, Smash community, I heard you guys smell like shit. Try this Old Spice. Strive, you're not that far behind. Real talk, that'll be a funny ass skit. Stop being disqualified from a tournament by Old Spice. But don't you know, smelling like crap at fighting game tournaments is part of the tech. You know what I mean? If you sit down next to a stinky dude, your meta is all fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, that's the ultimate meta. Like, get good and smell like shit. And then dudes have no answer for you. You know? It's definitely part of the meta. I'm just kidding, Smash players. Okay, we put all the feet on. Covering your buttons, don't do deodorant. Yeah, that's the tech. You guys want to get good at fighting games? Don't wear deodorant. Get good, don't wear deodorant. Okay, guys. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? They had to make a rule that you can't be smelly. Is that for real? I don't know though. Like, if you can afford to go to Evo, right? Don't you think you can afford deodorant? Evo, fuck, that shit ain't cheap. You crazy? Evo ain't cheap, man. All right, we're gonna just do PS5. Hello, everybody. Check it out. Check it out. We got lights, baby. We got the voice activated lights. Yeah, yeah. Woohoo! Okay, let's test this out. Hold on. Let me put on gloves. Let me put some gloves on. Get my glove on. Not trying to dank up Mari's stick already. You know what I mean? Can't be danky. All right. Now let's do a quick game test. We're gonna turn on the Street Fighter. Play a little bit of Street Fighter. Oh yeah, and Mari, you got a remote too, so you could use. It works via Bluetooth. You could just download this app on your phone. When you get your when you get everything, you'll see it comes with a QR code in a pack. So yeah, you'll be able to do that.
Fighter 6.
Hold on. Gotta set it. I'm trying to get it to PS5 mode. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's set up as an Xbox pad. Why? Oh, the game needs to restart. Yo, Rayblade with the sub. Shout out to Rayblade. Yo, that's the homie, man. Rayblade, hold it down. Hopefully it's the same Rayblade. Hold it down, Hawaii. What's up, Princess Fluff? Yeah, we just finished building this stick out. Hold on, I gotta check a connection real quick. Did I not plug this in properly? Either that or we have a funky PCB. If that's the case, I can swap it. But let's see. Ah, I see. I think I inverted the 20-pin cable.
Street Fighter 6.
Should have checked my connections, guys. I think this is what was going on. Okay, but this is why we test everything. Make sure everything's good. Okay. Okay, let's double check. Yeah, I know. I was confident. I think this is the issue. It could be a bad board. But if that's the case, fortunately I stock the PCBs now. So I have them in stock. The LEDs work. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's get my plug once again.
Street Fighter 6.
Actually, let me force it into PlayStation mode right away. I've been doing the PS4 mode more than. Oh, I got colors. I've been doing the PlayStation 4 mode. We need a stick that has a magnetic charger with a Bluetooth and wired option. Yo, the Brook PCBs now, they have the wireless version. Yo, do I get a new color? Can you give me a Dalsum outfit, please? Bro, I'm never gonna get a Dalsum anything. Cammy got an EX color. What's up with this? Princess Fluff, what up? Chun-Li got an outfit. That's it. Dalsum never gets anything, guys. It's annoying. My bum-ass character. Because no one picks him. Do I have an EX color? No. No EX color for me. I have been using the same hippie-ass Dalsum forever. Yeah, it can only be a... Yeah, you can't... You have to have a Gooner character, right? All right. Anyway, everything's working, guys.
Time for a real fight.
Time for the real fight. Yeah, stoner sim the rest of my life, right? You mean smoking weed my whole personality. Alright. Can you charge your phone while you're playing? Yo, Ray, it's actually possible. The magnetic thing, I don't know about that though. That's kind of sus though, don't you think? Oh, you talking about like a charging phone? Yeah, you can do that. I think that's possible. Yeah, MagSafe. Yeah. I understand. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That is wild though. Okay. Wait, does that not work? Okay. Alright. Stick works, guys! Let's go! I'm going to test it out on PlayStation 5, though, because I want to make sure that authentication is working. But for the most part, we are done with the build! Let's go! Alright, let's show this bad boy off. Okay, for this, I need to turn off my chat because I do use this for the YouTube. We have to use this one for the YouTube, guys. You know that you have to put that on the YouTube. That one. Okay. Okay, guys. We are finished with the Jeanne d'Arc piece for the homie Mari. Going out to Mari. Thank you, Mari, for hanging out in the chat as well. So we have Jeanne over here. Oh, hold on. I gotta wait for these to go away. Yo, KOTM, thank you. 45. That's my mom's English that's my mom's accent when she speaks English. Filipino accent, right? Should I do the whole thing? Okay, guys, we finished this one. You know, it's Jeanne d'Arc. That one. You know, she's very beautiful. She has a pole over there, you know, and also there is very beautiful colors on the buttons. You know that this LED, that the bright light. Oh my God! All right, my bad. All right, guys. Shout out to Mari in the chat. Finished the Jeanne d'Arc fight stick for Mari. We are using a white for the dub enclosure, which is not the norm. It is something that you have to ask me ahead of time, and I have to hopefully have the acrylic. If not, I have to order it. But we're using the white acrylic. And then we have the main character over here, looking rather stunning. I did spend a ton of time doing this amazing border and cropping that in. It just took a long time to cut that out from this like asset that I found. Then we have some sakura leaves flying around. We have like a little bit of the UI of the game built in with the crosshatch pattern in the background. We have Jeanne's symbol in the background as well. Top wise, we have a removable Freak Mods lever along with a JLX2, a Sanwa JLX2, but this is the removable lever with a For the Dub custom dust washer. Gold and blue, that's kind of like the theme of the stick. Okay, buttons, we are using Chamba's Gravity KT buttons. We've been using this for all our recent builds. Again, you have the ability to switch the activation point on there by rotating the caps. Super fun. All right, on the side here, All right, we have the main logo of Fate Grand Order, the game. Just a little bit of the border and some embellishments as well. Okay, the side, same situation. We have the border and some of the symbols from the game. On that side as well. Oh, I forgot. We also put some of the icons inside the buttons as well, right? On the top buttons. Okay. All right. On this side here, we have a quote that says, so long as I fly this banner, we shall never fall. We have a cutesy version of Jeanne right over there, right? Super beautiful. Then we have 3D printed accents for the corners as well as the USB port. So we have a blue, gold, and blue pattern over here. Okay, same thing with this side as well. Blue, gold, and blue, basically all around. And we also have gold and blue trim for the USB port as well. On the bottom, we have this wallpaper that we kind of like edited a little bit to make it fit with the background, added some Sakura leaves. Beautiful, beautiful wallpaper over here. And then we have gold feet as well. We got gold feet, and then we have the black pads over here to kind of give it some grip. So yeah, that's it. LEDs are voice activated as well. You can control them via Bluetooth on your phone, or you could just use the remote that I include with it. The remote looks like this. You have full access to whatever. So if I want to just change this to like yellow, see yellow, green, blue, red, you know, we can go crazy. I like this mode though, the voice activated mode. Yep. Super nice, right? Okay, guys. So that is it. We are done with this build. A couple more things for me to do on my end. I got to make sure it works on PlayStation 5. I got to make sure everything is perfectly working. Pack up everything. Get this shipped out today. But yeah, we are completed with the build. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out. All right. I will send you guys off somewhere fun. Let me see. I'm gonna catch a raid. Anybody want to give me someone a raid? Let's see if I can raid somebody. Oh, we can raid Demon. Let's go raid our favorite Chun-Li ever, Demon EX. Let's go raid the homie Demon. Let's see. All right, this is only for Twitch, guys. Out of interest, what's the thickest acrylic or laser can cut sensibly? So I can only cut 1/4 inch, and that's like getting to the point where I need to buy a new laser already too, Lino. So yeah. Yusuf, thanks for hanging out on both YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate you. All right, you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. My name is jonyfraze. Thanks for tuning in. You'll see this build probably featured on a YouTube video. Stay tuned for that. Other than that, have a great day. Enjoy Demon stream. Peace, guys. YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Make sure to smash that sub button. We're almost at 10K.